Hello everyone, I'm Terrence and I will go over the city of Venice today. There are numerous ways to get to Venice, but the popular airport is Marco Polo. It's just by the city. There is a bus that goes from there, and there is also a rental car service as well. If you happen to rent a car, it will cost you about 22 euros a day in their parking garage. Uh, so I recommend you just get a hotel and take the bus over there. If you're arriving elsewhere, there is a train depot as well. In this series, I have my own car and I'm driving up to the city. You can see it out in the sunset there. Just be warned that there are speed cameras across the bridge, roughly 70 kilometers an hour. This is the parking garage, and if you've never used one of these before, you have to have this ticket on you. This is the ticket. Keep that on you while your duration in the city. If you're there for a day, you'll pay over at this machine at the end. Now there are water taxis when you get out, and these are the various stops. And they even take you to the other islands. I recommend taking the water taxi to move your luggage to and from your hotel though. So my preferred way is to take this people mover. It's only €1.50. It's shown on this sign per trip. There is the green pass requirement and FFP2 masks. Now, they have various languages. You just select people mover, how many trips, quantity of people you have. You can pay by Visa or if you have change. It's a very short trip across. In the city, you'll notice that there is another parking place. However, it's €40 a day there, and that's just a bit too much for me. Once you cross that first bridge, there is a Nike store and a KFC back there if you're interested. If you happen to play Pokemon Go, this city has endless amounts of stops in Pokemon for you. If you head down that way, the train station is there. This is one of the numerous water bus platforms around the city. If you want to stay in a hotel without carrying your luggage very far, analyze the map of all the various water taxi stops and stations. Then when you go to a website like Booking or Airbnb, try to match up where you find them on the map. If you're in need of the restroom, type in WC and you will find the public restrooms on Google Maps. Be warned, they are typically €1 each to use. Over here we have the train station. This is one of the various street signs you'll see in the city, either up the top or on the floor. This is a very dog-friendly city as well, as you can see. If you see a golden sign, that is a famous landmark indicator. Green lit up signs are pharmacies. You can usually schedule a COVID test there if needed. By the way, the McDonald's here serves beer, and if you can try their panzerotis, I highly recommend it. I'm going to Rialto Bridge via a Traghetto crossing. The Traghetto crossing is indicated on the sign. Traghetto crossings are on the Grand Canal and there are 7 of them. They cost about €2 each, and it's a very short trip. Your usual gondola ride will cost about €80. It's more of a romantic setting thing. This is just for a quick crossing point. The one I'm taking today happens to be going towards the seafood market, which is open early in the morning, and they usually close up around noon or 1 o'clock on Saturdays. If you're a non-resident, it will cost you €2, so best to just have an exact change when you go take it. That's where the seafood market is located at. It's near the Rialto Bridge. They have all kinds of fresh seafood there, and they also have an abundance of fruits and vegetables as well. Do keep in mind, if you're looking at buying anything there, they're measured in kilograms, so that's roughly 2.2 pounds per kilo. Some of the best strawberries I've ever had are found in Italy. They are extremely sweet and quite large. Now I'm heading towards Rialto Bridge. You can catch a wonderful view of the sunset on this westward facing bridge. It is an iconic part of the city and it's pretty close to a lot of central things. It's roughly 6 minutes from there to San Marco Square. So if you choose to stay in a hotel around that area, don't worry, it's a very short walk to a lot of the famous parts of the city. Remember to ensure you have walking mode enabled on Google Maps before picking a destination. This is San Marco Square, one of the most iconic parts of the whole city. It is the largest square in the city of Venice. This is the Basilica or Cathedral. I now quickly just walk over towards the palace entrance to the Doge Palace. The Doge, during the time period of the Republic, were the dukes that ruled the city. Over here you have the entrance to the palace. There's a lot to see inside and it's very ornate and beautiful. I highly recommend you go visit. Over here you have the iconic Bridge of Sighs. I'm now walking away from the Grand Canal and towards the lagoon part. As you can see, you can have a wonderful view of all the iconic buildings from the wide opening of the lagoon. If you happen to see a Carbonari sign, that is the National Police of Italy. This is the Naval Museum. They have a wonderful collection of everything from ancient to modern times. They typically open around 11 a.m. though. If you are near Rialto Bridge, you happen to be at a close stop towards the Aqua Alta library. It's hidden once you get towards the square in a small alleyway. Once you reach the end, there should be a small line of people if it's on a busy day. There are cats inside the building, they're beloved. There is a gondola full of books, everything there is for sale. There is a gondola back on their canal side where you can freely take photos if you like. And there is also a stack of Italian books just everywhere that you can pick up. They do have English books there as well if you're willing to purchase. And they have some collections of artwork of photographs and drawings as well. This is the gondola if anyone is interested in taking a photo in there. It's free to use. Just please be respectful. This is the famous stack of books. You might have seen it on Instagram, but all the books there were damaged from the flood and they turned it into a piece of art. And this is in the back. I've seen the gate has always been closed when I've been there, so you do have a one-way entrance. This is one of the many cats you will find in the store. Brings me to the end of the video. If you have any questions, please ask me in the comments. I will happily answer them.